Welcome back. All right. So a little wee update before I jet off to day 3 of work of the new job. So I told you guys I had decisions to make. I told you what decision I made. I rewarded myself with a kiddie pool, and I freaking loved it. And look, I'm getting a tan. I'm not going to show you my tan lines, but I could. Look. What? Getting a tan. Such a dork, I know. So that's a yay. I took a few days because I wasn't scheduled from the time that I quit my job to the time that I started. So, first off, quitting my job. Heartbreaking. I'm not going to lie. I loved the people I worked with. And I made friends with the people that I worked with, so I'm going to keep them. So it was sad that I'm not going to see them every day, but I've talked to them every day. I don't think we've missed a day talking to somebody there. I even sent in a 15-minute presentation that I was supposed to do. Let's see, my last day was Wednesday, and I sent it in for Saturday morning because I was supposed to do that had I still been working, and I just didn't know that they would think to have rescheduled that. So I sent it in. Thanks to Kelsey for reading it for me, as me. Evidently, she did a whole impersonation, so I didn't see it, but that's awesome. So then I had a few minutes to kind of, I had this whole to-do list that I wanted to do, and what ended up happening was I took some time to breathe. I just needed a freaking minute. Life has been insane. And I was realizing, right now I'm going to be working across the street from Rich's Dialysis. And so we'd be writing together, and, one of us would be waiting for a minute or so and then coming back. And I just kind of had this blissful vibe about this whole thing. And so my first day was on a Tuesday, this past Tuesday. And he went in the hospital on Monday. And he's been in the hospital the whole time. So we haven't had that blissful, look what we did. We have no drives, nobody's waiting. Nobody's it hasn't been that this week. It has been me getting up and getting work done and then going to work and then going to the hospital. So it actually hasn't felt like it freed up a ton more time, but a little bit, right? But at the same time, it's given me a little bit more time to, be at the hospital. I'm not having to show up for a minute to go home, to go to bed so I can get up and drive. It's not drive time. It's more productive time. So that has been a gift. Leaving was harder than I thought. Starting a job is, I don't know, it's always weird to be the new person. Fortunately, I'm one of a bunch of new people because it's a store that's opening. So that helps. There's a bunch of new people. It's not just me. Oh, I don't know why I left it in a braid because it should be drying before I go to work. But that's, I guess, a little bit helpful. But, the days are kind of training videos and learning new things. And that's always hard to retain a little bit for me. I have to be doing stuff to learn it. And right now we're not doing it. We're just kind of watching it done. And so that's a little tricky. However, on the side that kind of matters to me, although jobs are great, I have gotten to network. I have gotten to set up coffee dates. I have gotten to connect with people and reach out to people and, start booking in photo sessions and start getting inspired artistically again. And I thought I was going to have all these grouchy bitches painted, and I don't, because that time's been allocated to hospitals and such. And this has been a harder hospital visit because you're just further along in the process, the dude needs a kidney. If you know anybody that wants to donate a kidney, I have a husband who gravely needs one. So hit me up. I'll put the link where you can be tested to see if you match him. So this has been a harder hospital visit. It's been almost a week now, and he's frustrated and he's scared and he's angry, and it's the healthcare system that we have. And so he's kind of a number. If it doesn't make monetary sense, then it doesn't make sense to them. If it doesn't, it's navigating the process is as hard as just feeling like shit and fighting for your life, you know? Which I'm there for him. Obviously, I want to take that away from him so badly. So literally, kidney donation. You can be a living donor. Look into it. You can be a living donor. There are a lot of people that need kidneys. If you don't know one, I've got one. So you let me know. I will get you the link to, I don't know, spread the word, you know, give Rich a kidney. That would be life-changing. I have said before, just getting a job in this general area is life-changing. Yes, it didn't happen to be as quick of a change as we wanted because he's in the hospital, but at the same time, the hospital is 2 minutes away. My networking yesterday was 2 minutes away. My job will be next month 5 minutes away. Right now, it's 30 minutes away, which is still, I ain't bitching. So it's given me a lot more time to network, to reach out to people, to connect with people, to start figuring out, you know what, when can I do workshops? What kind of workshops? I talked to a wonderful guy that owns a candle shop in Wiley, Texas, Witty Wicks. If you're near that area, go see him. He's phenomenal. But I talked to him because he has a lot of things going on in his shop, and I just kind of like, okay, kind of newer to the consistent workshop thing. What does that look like? And he was really great to talk to. So I've gotten to connect with some really new people, not just people I'm going to photograph, but people I can just connect with and get inspiration from and work with and build together. And I just reconnecting, I think, is going to be also life-changing for me. Where we thought the new job was going to be life-changing, the kidney will definitely be not only life-changing, but life-saving. We have a lot of things that can get better at this point. You know, the kidney is key. For me, I'm on the financial side of things. I'm trying to keep the house. Disability would be key. Being able to photograph is key. Like, these are the things that are going to help save the house, right? We need the money coming in. So if you need portraits and you're in my area, please hit me up. If you want to buy a grouchy bitch painting, give me a minute because I'm getting on that. But then hit me up. If you have a kidney, hit me up. Like, there's a lot of things that actually other people could help us with. You know what? Book the photo shoot. If you don't need one, and you follow me on Instagram or something, you follow Fly Hippie, like the photography, share those things. Share what I'm doing. You know what? Leave a Google review if I've ever photographed you. That would be amazing. Leave a Facebook, like whatever, talk about it, right? And it's not just me, it's any small business that you know. Like, life is not easy out here in the trenches, and the world's a little nutty, and we're just trying to make it happen. So liking our stuff, commenting on our stuff, sharing our stuff. You know what? Out in the wild, when you're talking to somebody who built a new house and you happen to be friends with Robin, who does wall art, talk about it. When your friends say, you know what, I have a kid that is playing baseball, football, doing ice skating, is like doing whatever little kid thing, like going to play dates. You know what? Going to park days. I'm literally running an as is campaign. Let me make fine art from your dirty little kid. Like, bring them in with helmet hair and dirty face and grass stained knees. And I want to photograph that. And we're getting black and white fine art portraits. You're getting a print of it. Like, there are things that are happening. So when you know in your area, wherever you are, whatever person you have, if it's an artist, if it's a chiropractor, I don't care. Like, if they're running their own thing, man, help them out. If you can't utilize them, tell people about it, share about it. I was talking to somebody new that I connected with yesterday, and we were talking about BNI, actually, a networking group that I paid thousands over the years to be a part of. And what I learned in BNI is, once you're out of sight, you're out of mind. When you leave the group, nobody's going to refer you. Don't be that. Refer the people that you know, like, and trust and love, and you know that they do good work. Man, refer those people, because we're out there. Whether we're in your networking group or we're not in your networking group, if you know we do good stuff, tell people about our good stuff. right? I'm going to tell you about Witty Wicks Candles because that dude's amazing. They are killing it out there. And not just because I talked to him, I have talked to people who have done workshops there, who have made candles there, who bought candles there. Why would I not tell you to go there? Go there. So do that. For the people that you know that are out there working it and doing their things, share that. That also could be life-changing. So my update beyond that, like that's the fly hippie side of it. That's what I'm most excited about. When it comes to the new job, I'm going to update you a little bit on that. So this will just be day 3. So, 3. How do you do 3? Day 3. So day 1 and 2 are just training, right? You're watching a lot of videos. You're just learning some things. You're meeting some people. That's what it is. So far, I have met some really cool people. Really cool people. There's a girl that I work with that used to be an art teacher. So you know we're going to be friends. She's just really cool. She's kind of helping me through. She's a couple of months ahead of me in time. So she's helping me. I can totally see being friends with her, which is phenomenal. So far, I love everybody that I work with. It's a little tricky right now because we're working in a different place than we will be working. So some of the people won't come with us. So that's a little weird to realize who's staying and who's not. But I've only done 2 days of it. So I got time to figure that out. So, so far, liking the new job, liking the extra time. I am realizing that I won't have insurance after this month is over. So I'm also making any appointments that I need to make and trying to get that taken care of this month, just so all the crap I need to take care of is taken care of. So yay for new contacts coming and not having to wear glasses all the time, or new glasses coming. We'll just see how it works out. I bet all of it's coming. So that's cool. Getting that taken care of, just kind of taking care of the shit, you know, taking care of Rich in the hospital, taking care of appointments, wrapping stuff up, like finding out that I can't get money from a 401k. I need to roll it over to the new 401k. And I'm an artist. I don't even speak in that. So I didn't even know I had one, to be perfectly honest. I didn't know. So I learned a lot on the phone yesterday while doing that. And by 401k, don't think this is something that would even pay a house payment. It would not. It's a new thing. There we go. But that's cool. You know what? It's kind of like this little savings account that I don't have to think about. So that's cool. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I have been connecting. You know what? If you're in my area and you want to go have a coffee, let me know. I'm totally up for connecting for new things. I talked to a guy yesterday who gave me some phenomenal ideas about some things to do. Just kind of money-making photography things, which I'm all about right now. That don't sound as fun as taking pictures of dirty kids, but it will pay better than taking pictures of dirty kids. So I'm all about it. So I'll be getting that stuff done. But, you know, it's kind of just a happy update. It's a happy update. There's not a lot to say, but yep, new job started. It's a job. Yep, I have some time. Rich is in the hospital, so that time has gone to that. You know, it's a happy one, but it is what it is when you're going through my life. Like, literally, the guy I talked to yesterday was like, I would love to help you because, in all honesty, you can help me because you have a hell of a story. Like, you know what? When you succeed, this is going to be a hell of a story. And I'm like, that's what we're talking about. That's why we started at the bottom of the mountains, although I don't even think he knows I do this. But, because I didn't mention it. But, we're not, I don't feel like we're hugely at the bottom. The worst could still happen. You know what? We still could lose the house. If I don't make the money to pay all the things, it could still happen. Because it's not like, ooh, I'm behind on a house payment or something like happens to people. It's literally like, if you don't do it, you broke a deal and we're selling your house kind of thing. So there is that pressure over me, which is why I am like, dude, I need the disability to come through. I need a kidney to come through also to save him. More than just money. That's saving him. But these things are the pressure things right now. You know what? That is pressure. He doesn't feel well. The dude needs a kidney. Like, and by not feeling well, he doesn't feel well. So he needs kidney. That is time restrained pressure, paying the bills, time pressure, disability coming through, time pressure, booking all of these photo sessions so I can pay it, time and pressure. So there is still a lot of, right? And it's just what it is. I am quite sure one day I will be talking about, like, I didn't even realize what I was going through or something weird like that. But I kind of realize it, so I try to have some grace. I try to be happy about the happy things. I'm happy about the new job. I'm happy about not driving so far. I'm happy about better hours. I am, you know what? I'm grateful that there is a hospital that is helping my husband. I am grateful for that we got there. I am grateful for the doctors and nurses that are helping him. I am grateful that I am in my house today, and I am able to be moving forward with the things I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm just going to end it there. I have more to say on that, but it's been 16 minutes, and babe, I got to go to work. So I will record not today because I'm going to be working, then I'll be at the hospital unless he comes home. But thanks for checking in. Mwah! Well, you didn't check in. Well, you did. You checked in. I just gave you what to check in to. God, rambling. I'll talk to you guys later.